Good evening, guys, and welcome back to PremierVRA Academy. This is day 2 of our car reveal. Yesterday, I tried to show you guys the car, but it didn't go so well as I didn't know how to pretty much move the camera around to show you the car. So we know now, and we're gonna just do that right now. So right now we're gonna just take a quick look at the outside of the car. As you can see, I have that blue into the black into the chrome. It looks so nice. As I love the car like at a night track. It just looks so much like at home. You see the Premier logo, Premier Virtual Racing Academy. And you got the city, and then inside of the air ducts, you have the city coming out of there as well. Now check out the front. So these are some. If you look on the nose of the car, not the front wing, but on the nose of the car at the bottom, you have the flag from my logo, my Premier Virtual Racing Academy logo. I put that there. Well, I didn't put that there. The designer put that there as like a final touch. You know, I designed the car, but I sent it to a designer who could make the model on Assetto Corsa. But I did not design the nose of the car. So I sent him the Premier logo. I sent him the number. I sent him Kinetic Energetic. That's a company that I just created for a sponsor for the car. And you have Premier Virtual Racing Academy logo. But I love that touch that he did. He put that last piece right there on the nose of the car, and that's, to me, that's a genius idea. As we go over to the helmet, I have quite a few things. Now you might be looking at it and saying, hey man, that's like Lance Stroll's helmet. Yes, so I like the wings that was on Lance Stroll's helmet, but the wings that are on his helmet are specific to Aston Martin, and I didn't want to put Aston Martin wings on our car because this is not Aston Martin. So we went with the wings. We have a Bible verse, Acts 2:38. Check it out if you would like to. On the top left and right of the helmet, you have the words "Fear not," and you have another. I believe there's another camera I can get closer to my. Closer to the driver's face. Sorry. Alright. So I actually can move my head for the. Isn't that cool? So you see my name right there, Christopher Nixon. And then you have NA1. That's just a logo that I created to put on the helmet. You have the E. If you're from New York, you know the E train. That's Jamaica, Queens. All right. So like I said, this car looks pretty beautiful, especially at these night tracks. So I brought us to Bahrain, and we're gonna just do a couple laps around Bahrain and jump into a race. Love the pink gloves, purplish pink. It's neon pink, so. Everything on this car is designed, man, like with like attention to detail. And when I sent the design to the graphic designer, he said it's a pretty straightforward design, but it actually came out really good. It came out better than some of the more complex designs that I've seen in recent times. I'm just trying to remember the track. Haven't been here in a little while. Whoop. All right, so my tires are shot. So I'm just gonna, let's just take it anyway. I just forgot where I was. I've been driving Jeddah and Singapore for the last 2 days, so. I had this track dialed in not too long ago. You know it's dialed in when you're taking P1. Very, very happy with the design. I like seeing that light neon pink glow. Like as I'm driving, I can see the gloves in my peripheral vision. It's just amazing to me. Also, the pink highlights on the mirrors. You know, I didn't want to overdo the pink on the car. I didn't want to overdo it. If you see that new Alpine, that car has they have a pink car. And I'm not too fond of it. It's a little bit much for my taste, but you know, who cares about my taste, right? When it comes down to my taste, I have the ability to design what I like to see. So that's exactly what we did. Okay, there we are. I forgot about this corner, the one that everyone in the world struggles with. So we're just gonna do a couple laps here, and then we're gonna take it to a race. We're gonna bring the other 19 drivers on. Right now we're just simulating the first, can I flat out? Oh, almost. Simulating the first car out and during free practice. So look at that, you can look up and see the stars. Gotta go deep into the brake zone here, otherwise I'll be wasting my time. This was the setting of the first race weekend in Formula One this season. And what we were able to see was the performance of the new car, which I'm in right now, which is the which is was made with special attention to aerodynamics and breaking up the dirty, turbulent air that was coming off the rear of the car that caused the following cars to not be able to follow for long. So now, because these cars are more aerodynamically sound, it brings about more better racing, more competitive racing. And now we're seeing battles between Red Bull and Ferrari. And it is something cool to see, as Mercedes has been pretty much dominating that whole turbo hybrid era. And now they are, those that were once in the front are now in the mid pack. So definitely enjoying what I see from Formula One now, more than I have in the last 7 years. Well, I'm not gonna say the last 7 years. I'll give Mercedes, 3. Okay, so the last 4 years, right? In order for a team to become dominant, it has to be like over after 3 years, right? I think so, because Red Bull was dominant with Vettel, and he won 4. What did he win? 4. That car was no game back then. Even Lewis Hamilton was like quoted saying that he hated, no, not saying that he hated, but saying that the car would, a car being so dominant, a team being so dominant, would kind of like make Formula One boring. You know, it's like he spoke that into existence because Mercedes really like made the sport boring to watch. And that's when I fell in love more so with the mid-pack. Okay, flat out. I fell in love with the mid-pack because these guys were back there racing and putting on the show. That's when I found Perez. I found Carlos Sainz. I always had my eyes on Lando Norris because that dude is pretty cool. Daniel Ricciardo. You see those battles, you know, Fernando Alonso when his car was working, when he was with McLaren, his car like 90% of the time shut down on him on the track. But now he's with a better team, so well, yeah, actually he is with a better team because McLaren is now in the end of the end of the pack. So all right, so now we're going to take it to a race. We're going to bring the other 19 drivers on and, you know, see how we fare against these guys. Now, I do drive with the AI skill level about 92. And that's a lot higher than a lot of other people. That's all I'm going to say. But I don't like to cheat people. I don't want to cheat people out of the experience. And I feel as though like if I put the skill level of the AI down to something too low, then I'm making it seem as though I'm like super good. All right, so let's get focused on the race. Lights out, away we go. Not a bad start, but not a great one because I'm gonna let these guys go ahead into turn one because turn one is very dangerous. As you can see, half the pack just spun. So someone guessed wrong on the first corner, and I guessed wrong on the second corner. Oh, what gear is this? First? Okay. It's alright, that car. Oh, my tires, dude. Alright, let's start that over again. I some weird reason I keep forgetting that I got my tires are cold for some wild reason, right? Of all things. It's like duh. But it only happens when you're streaming. You know, you got a lot of people watching, or you have people watching, and like that's when everything seems to want to go wrong. So after this race, or we'll that's my fault. I didn't hold my line. I caused an accident pretty much. Very slow corner, first gear corner. Alright, man, let's put our head down and see what we can do because I went into that corner again underestimating the cold tires, and it didn't work out for me. Can't flat out yet. Maybe on the second lap, it'll go flat out. I broke too early. All right. Got to come out a little more wide on that corner. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my baby started crying and immediately I just thought something was wrong. It happens. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they're back there like partying or something, whatever they're doing. All right, one more crash and I'm going to Jeddah. All right, yeah, let's get out of here, man. Abu Dhabi's no good for me at the moment. I've been practicing at Jeddah. Let's get out of it. Let's blow this joint. Let's get up out of here. No, I never started to. Gotta make sure it's nighttime here. Like when you select the times. Oh, my children are just bugging out back there. Anyway, once you select the time on the track, sometimes if it's a few minutes, too late, then it'll be too dark out. And if you go a few minutes too early, then it'll be too light out. So you gotta kind of get that. Okay, we're good. Gotta kind of get that 19. Well, what is that? 19:25, 7:25 p.m. That time. All right. I'm streaming. If anybody knows Jeddah, this track is not a joke. You gotta kind of push the limits in order to really get some serious lap times. Definitely want to come around this corner very cautiously because these guys will slow down. And this guy tried to take me into the wall. Okay. I'm not using DRS here because it's a very dangerous thing to do, as you cannot be flat out on the gas and corner with DRS open because you'll spin out. Entry, exit. That's how you do lap times. Yes, and you stuck it. You might want to save that replay for that pass. Oh man, you don't want to guess wrong on that corner. You don't want to put the car tire too close to the wheel, to the wall. This is like my, oh no, come on. All right. This is like my new favorite track now. We pretty much learned it about 2 weeks ago. So what I did, I almost made a fatal error by hitting the curb at an angle that I'm not supposed to hit the curb. You're allowed to hit curbs, but you have to be, you gotta hit the curb pretty much in the same direction. You have to have the car moving in the same direction as the curb. Like I can hit this curb right here without, well, bad example because I'm trying to focus on the race, but like you can hit curbs, but you just can't, you can't hit them at, see, look at that. You can't hit them at weird angles. So I just kind of ruined my car trying to show you guys that, but whatever. I love racing, so we'll just start it over. Just hold your line, you should be good. One thing I love about Formula One is the acceleration. Like your opponent, he'll accelerate and you'll be like next to him or right behind him, and he just won't pull away from you because your car is just as equally as fast as his. Oops, somebody, who's that, Bottas? Somebody really ate it, huh? Alright, dude. I just don't want to pass during that corner. Those fast corners, because like I said, under DRS, you'll really you'll spin out. All right, hold your line, dude. Don't even come this way. All right, we got a little bit of heat in the tires now. Let's give this guy his space. See how he jumped? I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna come across like that. I was expecting him to hold his line just a little more proper, but he never did, and he kind of crossed my path, so. Get a good exit out of there. A quicker straighten up the car a little quicker than he did coming out of there. So All right, so he's struggling. He's probably, no doubt, looking in his rearview mirror saying, you know, this guy's going to try and pass me soon. And he is no longer focused. Of course, it's the AI, so it's all, you know, role playing. Come out wide here, stay close to the wall. I got DRS, so I was just didn't want to use it in these fast corners. Oh my God. I literally thought I heard one of my children next to me. Oh, that bothers me so much. That's the one thing about having VR is you can't really see what's around. I think it was my seat shaker brother. I lost visual tracking. All right, I lost tracking my VR headset, so I couldn't see anything. I should have just immediately hit the start, but I thought it would fix. Not so good a start. All right. All right. I gotta figure out who's out here. That it's just I hear sounds all around me, and it's just irking my nerves. gonna let him pass me. That wasn't a clean pass, and I don't like that. Come on, man. You gotta make these corners, man. I don't like that. You start going around corners and then you start slowing down around them. You try your best to get around them while they're going slow around corners, but like street tracks, man, corners are not the best place to overtake. Just like DRS zones like this one. Come on, hold it together. All right. Well, that's enough of that there. I want to go check out the replay though. Definitely want to check out the replay. See what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Definitely having my fair share of issues tonight. That's the one thing about having a VR headset or doing anything that kind of shuts you down from like everything else. Once you put it on, you start thinking you hear noises, and that's really a stressful thing. Call it like, of course, ghost noises, but all right. The next track I'm gonna download is the Las Vegas street circuit that they just modeled, so probably gonna get that one soon. All right, well, thank you guys for watching the stream. I am going to get some more practice in, and I will see you later. Peace.